Rabbi Wilhelm, Shalom Aleichem, how are you?
Oh, Aleichem Shalom.
Long time no see.
Yeah, welcome back to the United States of America.
Yes, welcome back.
So
now that you came back from Eretz Yisrael, you're all inspired. Maybe you could share some of that Eretz Yisrael
wisdom. Kedusha, Tara. Okay, anyways, today is a lot to speak about because this week's Parsha, we have a triple header. We have Parshas Tazriya, we have Parshas HaChodesh, and we have Rosh Chodesh. The Rebbe, I think there's a sikha from the Rebbe where the Rebbe says that when you take out 3 Sefer Torahs, it always makes you happy because it always reminds you that only the other time that you bring 3 Sefer Torahs is Simchas Torah. So it's a happy mode.
And Chanukah also, Rosh Chodesh.
Thank you for your thank you for your deep insight. Anyways, Benzian. So let's this week, if those who are learning one Perek Rambam, it's beautiful because it coincides completely, word for word, with the Parsha of Tazriya. Parsha of Tazriya speaks about Nega, Negoim, and you know how to deal with the Negoim when you learn the halachas of Rambam. Mamish this week's Parsha. So let's talk about 2 things I found that is very beautiful lessons in the Negoim. Number 1, the Rambam Paskin in the Terei Shir Rambam, that when you go to the Kohen and you want him to tell you if good or no good, the Kohen cannot say, Leich v'shuv, I'm busy right now. Come back a little later. When somebody comes to him and asks for help, you got to answer, help. I once saw a bumper sticker. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. Every year, every Yid has to be willing to help. Don't say, Leich v'shuv. Help, number 1. Number 2, Nega is a stain. Nega is a mark. This Nega also, if you take the 3 letters of Nun Gimel Ayin, you mix them around, is Einig, pleasure, the exact opposite. What's the difference between Nega and Einig? The difference is, by Einig, the Ayin is up front. By Nega, the Ayin is at the end. What does that mean? A person is about to do something, he always has to have the ayin roya. He has to be the roya sanoilad. See what his actions will bring. If he sees what in advance what his actions will bring, he will stay out of trouble, and he won't have any. That's where when you have the ayin first, it's a einig. If you just have kapetishka, I'm going to do everything I want. I'll think about it later. Then Rahman al-Islam. So you have to use your seichel and think in advance.
Good one.
The next thing I want to say is also this week's parsha is the parsha of Milah. Now, by Milah, there's 2 beautiful lessons we can learn from Milah. First of all, the Rambam says, why is bris Milah at 8 days? Why not at 6 months? Why not 5 years? Because we don't want to bring in the feelings of people in there. The tati might cry, the mommy might cry. Oh, it's going to hurt. Get it done. Just get it done. It's the mitzvah in the Torah. Get it done. So right at 8 days, we get it done. Don't get emotional. Don't have rachmanis in the kid. You know what's right. You get it done. Point number 1. Point number 2. We say by the bris, kashem shenichlas the bris, can you konas to Torah chut ma'asim tovim. Just like he got it done by the bris, and he didn't intervene. He didn't mix in his emotions, his feelings, his intellect. Just got it done. Torah chuppah ma'asim tovim also has to be that way. You mix in your seichel, it might drag you away. Parshas HaChodesh and Rosh Chodesh teaches us a beautiful lesson. And that is, the year in Hebrew is called Shana. A month is called Chodesh. What's the difference? Shana means, another interpretation of Shana means old. It's old stuff. It's boring. Chodesh is chidush, new. A Yid always has to renew himself, always go from level to level, and always be active to grow and grow, and that creates simcha, and that creates growth. And that is what the lessons of this week's parsha.
Well, thank you, Rabbi Wilhelm. Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.